What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for a quick, maybe somewhat controversial video of kind of my thoughts on possibly what could make these already awesome most recent Square updates even better. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to title this video. I don't want to. I'm sure I'm probably going to get some negative comments on this, but this isn't me. I'm gonna preface this by saying, overall, all these new updates between the new operating system, the new firmware, the new app, and the new GS Pro connector. You can see I'm on the GS Pro range. The big thing being obviously the integration of the TaylorMade balls and the Callaway balls. I want to say overall, I'm like 99% happy. These updates are awesome. People have said they could see my excitement in the videos that I've done about these updates. So this isn't me saying, oh, well, these updates could have been better. I wish they did something else. Why didn't they just add this? That's not me saying this. This is me saying I've been thinking about it for a little bit of if in an ideal world, if I could pick a couple things of what can make the Square that's already awesome, and I have no doubts it's going to keep getting better and better. If I could just pick a couple things of what can make it even take it to the next level, that's kind of what this is about. A couple things that come to mind, and I'm curious down below if you agree with any of these things, disagree with any of these things, and maybe something that I haven't thought of. But first and foremost, I'll just hit a couple shots here. Got my choke down approach wedge here, using the brand new. Just did the video on that of the TaylorMade TP5 Pix balls, brand new out of the box from Amazon. Awesome, awesome. The main thing, which is one of the reasons why I pulled up GS Pro, by far and away, my biggest desire and the thing that I want Square to add is club head speed. So if you can see it over here, bottom, second to the bottom from the right, you can see it on the screen. It's been rumored for a while that they're working on it and it's going to be coming. A lot of people were kind of surprised, and I was as well, the fact that the Square kind of came and they released it without the club head speed. Pretty much, I don't know another unit that doesn't have it. So by far, by a long shot, number one, the one thing that I wish this update had, which some people were speculating about, is club head speed. Just good to know where you're at. You can have the smash factor. I know you could divide that yourself, but I'm hoping that they can work out a way to where they use the club stickers to calculate the speed of the club going by, and add that to where once it has club head speed, there's not a whole lot else that this unit's missing. They're going to keep, like I said, I have faith. They're just going to continuously refine it, improve it, make it better. But I think that is the one kind of big thing that the Square is currently missing and wasn't included in this update. Number two, I would say, I have a list of 4 things. Number 2, I think it is still a little bit short. Both here on GS Pro and over in the Square range, I know people have kind of different opinions on this, but excuse me. GS Pro, I use 2,500 feet on the altitude, which is why you guys see for these like range videos and my course videos, I have the raw carry up and also the game carry. 2,500 feet equates to 5% on distance. Same thing I use over on the Square software. I use 5% as well for the, whatever it is, premium ball, distance ball. I'm trying to fight down the hiccups over here. Excuse me. I'm trying to equate it over to the 5% both ways. It seems for me, when I'm hitting it well, those numbers are the most accurate. So to me, it's something. From the testing that I've seen, Ben over at Triple Bogey Golf does a great job of testing units head-to-head. On average, from all the different videos I've seen, on average, when the Square, he's compared the Square to the MLM2 Pro and also the Garmin R50. On average, it was, oh, that was so chunked. On average, it was 2 to 3 miles an hour slower on ball speed, the Square was, consistently. So the fact that it was on average every single time, sometimes upwards of 5 miles an hour with a driver and some faster swings, but I would say on average it was very consistently 2 to 3 miles an hour slow. So the fact that it's consistently within there versus being all over the place, where sometimes it's 2 miles an hour faster, 4 miles an hour slower, 7 miles an hour faster. If it was all over the place, it would be tougher for them to kind of correct that. But I would think, as far as their algorithm goes and what it's reading, you would think, because from what I've seen, it's consistently 2 to 3 miles an hour slower, they would just be able to tweak that. And then get rid of having to use the 5% ball on the square range, get rid of all the altitude here on GS Pro, and just pretty much be able to fire it up and trust that the numbers you're getting. Again, kind of minimal, kind of minor, a little bit nitpicky, but I feel like it was worth noting. If I could change a couple things from all my experience using it, these would be the things. Third thing, which is kind of new, is the whole swing stick thing. Personally, I only ever used it that one time when I did the video, and then oddly enough, there was a bug in the connector, which you guys saw, where the putting, for whatever reason, when it switched over to putting within GS Pro, you had to use the swing stick. They fixed that literally within hours. Hats off to them for how fast they heard us talk about it and got a solution out literally within hours the same day. Awesome job on the Square team. But if they're going to be sticking with the swing stick, I would like to see them separate the clubs. So for right now, both in the Square software and the GS Pro connector, it says use swing stick for driver / irons. So those are together, or use the swing stick for putter, or you can use both, one or the other, neither, or both. What I would like to see them do is, if they're going to stick with the swing stick, being able to use it, mainly kind of talking about GS Pro here, but also the Square software. If they're going to stick with that, separate the clubs so you can select, like, if you want to use the swing stick for driver and 3-wood, and then irons and you want to putt regular, or for something like GS Pro, if I have an inexperienced golfer, like a younger friend or family over, if I want to play a par 3 course with them, me and the other person playing, I'll be able to hit all the regular shots and let them use the swing stick only. It would be cool if they're going to stick with that, to be able to customize it a little bit, select each individual club you want to use for it, and being able to customize it for each player. So one player, like I said, can use all the regular balls, all the regular clubs. The other player can use only the swing stick or select certain clubs with the swing stick. And then finally, number 4, which isn't really an issue with this update, and has really nothing to do with Square. I would like to see a marked ball, either from Callaway, TaylorMade, maybe Square does one. I would like to see a marked ball, even if they kept the same exact pattern. I would like to see a marked ball in the $20 to $30 range, as opposed to $60 for a dozen. So if you guys remember all my backyard videos with the Garmin R10, I like the feel of those Callaway super fast balls, the matte red ones. I was able to get 15 balls, so you get an extra sleeve, 15 balls for $29.99. I go to Walmart and buy them. I would like to see an option to where the Square is actually able to read the backspin and the side spin with a ball in that $20 to $30 range, as opposed to $60. I think it was like $54.99 for these TaylorMade balls, and with the tax, comes out to just under $60, so like $5 a ball. It would be nice. Personally, that was the first time I've ever bought that expensive of balls, a whole case of them. I just use balls because I get frustrated if I put one in the woods. I don't want to be feeling like, if I lose a couple balls, feeling like I'm putting $5 into the woods every single time. But again, nothing really to do with Square in the updates, but just a thought to where I'm sure I'm not alone in that people that don't want to spend $60 for a dozen of balls every single time, if you can maybe get the same marking pattern, so either that soccer ball pattern with the Callaways, or these either the triangle or kind of the polygon type shape with the TP5s, just put the same markings on a cheaper golf ball. So like the TaylorMade Distance, or maybe put them on like the Callaway super fast or super softs. Just a cheaper, more budget-friendly type of golf ball. Besides that, like I said, overall, it's kind of nitpicky, but overall, I've been 99% happy with all these updates. Awesome that they integrated these TaylorMade balls in here. They fixed the issues with GS Pro. They fixed the issue of having the side spin come over, and for me, a big thing was not having to change the club. So right now, all these shots, I've just had driver selected, and all the backspin numbers are good, all the side spin numbers are good. I like being able to fire up the range either on here or Square and just start hitting right away without having to remember to change the different clubs. But kind of quicker video. I'm going to wrap this one up. Let me know if you agree with any of those things, disagree, if I'm asking too much. Again, like I've said multiple times, I am extremely happy with all these updates. So I don't anticipate them being able to fix everything and add a bunch of stuff all in one go. They've been putting out updates every like 2 or 3 weeks or so. In the case of the connector, literally within the same day. But just going forward, I would like to see those things sooner than later if they could possibly fix a couple of those things or add a couple of those things. Main one, again, first and foremost, that I talked about being clip head speed, which is rumored to be coming from the Square people themselves. They said they're working on it, so who knows how much R&D, testing, development, fine-tuning, and tweaking that needs to be done. I'm no IT expert or launch monitor expert, so I'm sure that's pretty intensive to be able to add that. But that would be my big thing. So let me know down below your thoughts. And like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.